Hey guys, it's the Fact Freak and it's time for another deep dive. Today we're looking at Beejay Bradish, or billionaire gifter. Spoiler alert, he's not a billionaire. However, you might have heard of a lot of things on the internet about Beejay, and let's see if there's any truth to them. Now, Beejay started on social media way back on Facebook, where he used to do a lot of controversial lives. And we're going to jump into that right now. Now, of course, over on Facebook, we find out that Beejay is just a family man. Let's read this status. I think it's pretty amazing how people can have kids and keep them and have more. So before you know it, you have loads of kids, all calling you mum or dad. I had one, and he's now. And I had another one, but I lost it to care. I had another one, and lost it to the mum. I then had another one, and found out it's not mine. 4 kids later, and I still have none. Lucky I can have pets, as my heart is too warm not to be able to share my love. Yeah. What I definitely found by looking into Beejay is he's got such a warm and friendly heart. Let's keep looking. So as I said, Beejay was well known on Facebook for having a few bevies on a live, screaming at the missus. Now we can't find any of those obviously on here because Facebook don't keep them stored. However, it'll be no surprise that that sort of behaviour has transferred over onto TikTok. I've not seen this clip before, uploaded by official TikTok drama, who's definitely worth a follow. I know this guy and he's an awesome bloke. But yeah, so I'm just going to press play. I'm going to react to a little bit of it. And I mean, it's a 9-minute clip. We're not going to watch the whole thing. We'll skip through and have little bits, see what's going on. And it's no surprise that the police have been called as well, so we'll see what happens there.
You and fucking him. You think I'm a piece of shit? Do you actually feel like you taking this shit anymore? I'm not a piece of shit.
Leave
I'm not
there.
a piece of shit.
Leave there.
I'm a person. I'm feeling.
Leave. This is
and
my
you
home.
don't treat me like I've got feelings.
Why isn't he telling her that she isn't a piece of shit?
Shut the
You're a
fuck
fucking
up,
mug, mate. You're actually a mug.
Honestly,
You're actually a mug. You love it. You love the guy. You love it. That's why you personally sit on live. Just to fucking get views and clout because you care about TikTok more than anything in the fucking world. You're actually a piece of shit.
Ouch. It will be will be discovered as this video goes on that in many ways Beejay is a piece of shit. But, you know, no spoilers.
I'm in shock, honestly. I'm shocked. I'm actually shocked. I'm really shocked. I am. I'm shocked.
I think he's shocked. Or doesn't have a good response.
I don't know what to say or do. I'm shocked, honestly.
I don't care.
I'm
You don't think I'm sick of your shit?
This is my home. This is my home.
No, but you don't think
I don't know what to.
leave.
This is my home.
You don't think I wanted to leave?
You've come back.
You don't
This is
think
my
I wanted
home. I
to
don't know where
leave?
to
But
go.
it's fine, but I
Shall I get
still
the
You've come back. So that's just what, like, relationship broke down and obviously it wasn't fucking a good idea to sort it out.
neighbours to help me?
I
Do you want me to phone the police? Is that what you want? I don't know what to do. Should I get the police to call?
Everything.
The police? You haven't asked her to leave or anything, and
This is my home. What are you expecting me to do in this situation?
apologise, be nice. I don't know, like, she said that you called her a piece of shit. Tell her she's not.
Oh my god, it's I don't get this.
I'm gonna have to see how this escalates. Right, let's get to the middle.
Lying again.
What's the fucking dog doing?
Are we going to stop them from getting up the kids?
Because if they do, we'll put a bullet in their head.
Was that about the kids?
Kids. Are we going to stop them from beating up the kids?
Because if they do, we'll put a bullet in their head.
Are we going to stop them from beating up the kids? If they do, we'll put a bullet in their head.
Now there's more doors, yeah? Look,
Even talk then.
look, okay, right? Just because.
I'll never do you down, alright? I respect you all too much.
Now this will be where he doesn't realise it's been picked up maybe by the phone. That dog is raging.
What?
And the police are there.
You two don't like me. Please. You come downstairs. See you inspired.
You guys just. You should come to the Vic tonight.
Turning out. Be on the street and not be sleeping in the curb, not being raped. So I want you to stay.
Liar!
Wow.
You in?
So, because this just screams fucking emotional blackmail. So he's saying, I don't want to throw you out because I don't want you in the streets getting raped. Like, why would you go straight to that fucking thing? She hasn't got, like, family members to go to or friends. Like, that's a weird fucking thing to put in her head to make her feel like she can't leave.
Stay safe and not be on the street and not be sleeping in the curb, not being raped. So I want you to stay.
Liar!
I let you in.
You lie so much!
I let you in.
You lie so much!
By letting you in the house,
Lying.
I've kept you safe.
He's lying.
Okay.
Hero.
It's on record anyway. Honestly,
Lying.
please carry on. Honestly,
He's lying. I was
please.
the only one that was there for you.
Let me turn the camera so they can watch you.
No, they don't need to watch me.
That's not all.
Why?
Go away. I don't want my face on camera.
Of course he's got fucking a weight set in the living room. Jesus Christ.
But I will
I
record
don't give
you.
you permission to have my
I don't give you permission to do this in my house. I don't give you permission to do this in my house.
God, honestly. You've got to wonder, right? You could say, like, maybe she's in the wrong or whatever, but when Beejay has a history of having live streams, whether it's on Facebook or TikTok, where his partner at the time, and there's been multiple, is in a situation like this, sometimes you've got to look at the common denominator. What is the current thing there every time? And the current thing there every time is Beejay Bradish. And it's no surprise with Beejay being that common denominator who seems to be in these abusive situations with partners that other creators like I'm a Perfect Misfit has pointed that out. Now, let's see what she's highlighting. I mean, judging by what's said on the screen there, I know it's going to be similar.
Right, so I know I'm going to get in trouble for this, but I need people to be aware of this.
You know what it is? It's such a shame that on TikTok, that's why I do stuff over on YouTube, that you know that you're going to get in trouble for exposing wrong'uns. Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to you, you fat fuck. I don't want. I hope the dog fucking bites you, you fat tramp, bruv.
Beejay Bradish, right? People are supporting him, people are gifting him. He's playing on his mental health at the minute, making out like, you know, he's a good person with a few problems.
I just want to say that mental health is not an excuse when it comes to this. I've had this thrown at me many times by the likes of Sobriety Jack, who mock disabled people online and things like that. If your mental health is so bad that you can't control what you say and do, then don't be online. It's that simple. You don't have to be online. If you can't control yourself enough, then you should just not be online, full stop. If you genuinely care about what you have done and apologising, you would look at the situation and go, I couldn't control myself, I shouldn't be here. It's not an excuse. It's not an excuse at all. So it's no surprise with lives like that, especially over on Facebook, Beejay was finding the police getting called quite a lot. And I've got to be honest with you guys, I've seen this video while I was researching, and it is exactly what it says above me. The moment that Beejay got tasered by the police online. Now, there's a lot to break down. Let's just get into it.
Let me put the dog away. Come here, boy. Come here.
Now that to me sounds like he's intoxicated. It sounds like he's drunk.
Right, let's go in here. You stay in here. Don't do nothing silly. Alright, let's let you...
The reason as well that he's shouting is an intimidation technique, because he wants the police outside to understand that he has a dog there. Now the police may interpret that as a threat that he's going to release a dog onto them or whatever, and the police may think that a non-lethal way to take down a dog is by tasering it. It definitely comes off like he's, you know, making sure they know that there's a dog that he has to hold back inside of the property.
Our building. Right, I'll be honest with you. I've got a chef. I've got a chef. If you stab me, it's on for you. Have you...
What? I don't understand what that means. Am I really dense? What does I've got a chef mean? Anyway, he's opening the door to the police. What I am immediately picking up, unless the police are shining torches in his face, is that it's light outside. Imagine being this wasted and, yeah.
You stab me, it's fucking over. What do you want?
Why would they stab you?
What do you want?
Taser's drawn. It is a light. It is a light. 159 people watching. They were getting a ritual.
What do you want? What?
Yeah, well, to be fair, inside, before he opened the door, he's talked about a dog that he has to hold back. If you stab me, I'm going to stab you. And I've got a chef, I think, means slang for I've got a knife. So he's basically saying he's ready to stab somebody. Of course, they're going to draw their tasers.
Show me your hands.
He is showing you your hands. Show me your hands. What do you think's holding the fucking taser?
Show me your hands. What do you want? What have I done wrong for you to stand up at my house? Show me your fucking hands. What?
Boom. Hit.
You silly cunt. What do you think?
I've got to say, beast. I mean, fucking hell. I mean, he's a beast in a lot of ways. But the thing is, like, I don't know if he's going to cry victim here, but the fucking police acted correctly as far as I'm concerned. He's screaming about a knife, he's intoxicated, and he comes out and moves towards them.
Dickhead! What have I done wrong?
Of course, I've already seen this. Now, watch how Beejay handles the situation. Does he de-escalate the situation, or does he make it worse?
I ain't done that wrong for you to taser me, mate. Honestly, you're stupid.
I don't think he's the stupid one.
No, come here, boy. Come here, boy.
And now he's screaming like rounding the dog, like as though, and shouting so they once again can hear that outside.
Come here, boy. They think I'm a dickhead. I'm not someone you can taser and do mug off. I'm not...
Well, you did just get tasered. You didn't get mugged off, and judging by this comment section, yeah.
Fucking bad boy, bro. What have I done wrong? You've tasered me, you little mug. After pulled the taser out of my belly. After pulled the fucking taser out.
I think he's pulled the taser out of his belly. I mean, like,
Belly.
they mustn't have hit him properly. They mustn't have hit him properly, because I've seen the taser and it drops people like a sacket. And that would have been more amusing to see, to be honest.
What are you doing to me, bruv?
Tasering you.
Oh, I'm gonna get the machete in, ain't I? I'm gonna...
I I'm going to go and get the machete. I'm going to go and get the machete. He really does think he's a bad man, doesn't he? He really does. The thing is, like, he'll hear her in the background. No, you're not. She's... It's just not a happy house, is it? It's fucking horrendous.
Tell you what, you've just stabbed me, I'll stab you. What are you telling me, bruv? What are you fucking telling me?
I mean, there we go. There we go. Let's have a look at this comment section. Can we just see? It's Beejay. Don't get drunk and start being stupid on social media. 2 drinks later. Beejay Bradish. Yeah. Blubber court. No way was piercing enough for those fat layers. Did you hear how that young girl sounds? Her voice is young, whether she's legal or not. This lad's going places. Why did he say he has a chef when he's coming down the stairs? Yes, I was wondering that. In case they want a cheeky bacon sarnie. This comment section is fucking brilliant. I'm a bad boy. No, you're a chav who's going to keep encountering this response until you change your ways. Like it or not, nothing changes unless we change. When you shout, I've got a chef, a little taser is the least of your worries. I'm assuming that what they mean by I've got a chef means I've got a knife. I'm not sure. Didn't he say he was going to stab them, though? And he had a knife on him? Yes. So, didn't taser him without any reason, then? No, definitely not. He needs locking up. Poor dog. He told them he had a machete, of course. They tasered him. The moment he said machete, the actual armed police are deployed. Just saying, as a UK resident, as far as the whole I'm a bad boy comment, nah, nothing close. The bad boys only get heard of in 24-48 hours. Yeah, so, as I said, obviously these toxic lives and the way he speaks to his partners has caused issues like this for the police, and somebody like him should be charged for it, basically. And for those who weren't sure what I've got a chef means, as Beejay screamed it coming down the stairs to the front door to greet the police. So if you're one of these people in that comment section that were like, man got tasered for no reason. If someone wants to chef someone up, it means to stab them. Roadman, come to these streets again, you will get chefed up. Civilian, sorry, I just want to go to the shops for me now. Nah, I shall chef you up. Now, that's exactly what Beejay Bradish was screaming as he came down the stairs. But anyway, as Beejay Bradish claims, he's a bad boy for life. That's why he brags about things like this on Facebook. As you'll see, 7th of July 2021, Beejay obviously takes the opportunity to get a photo op for the gram as he walks up the stairs, hood up, very rocky, to Hastings Magistrates Law Courts. I'm back. He's been in the cells all day, but he won his appeal through the mitigated circumstances. My 2 years starts now. I don't know how you win and then you have 2 years starts now. Sounds to me like a suspended sentence. Thank you to everyone for your messages. It's been a crazy day and a long read. He struggles with his reading. It's lovely what people will say. They think I'm not around to read it. Tut tut. All say is grow pair. All I say is, learn English a little bit better. But there we go, there is BJ strutting up there and bragging about getting what seems to be a suspended sentence. Now, BJ has been known to have gone to prison, and if you Google his name, I found a very interesting article that I want to share with you guys. So yeah, it brings us to this lovely man here. Man jailed for life for Brighton mistaken identity shooting. Now, as we look down, a man was found guilty of attempted murder and conspiracy to murder following a mistaken identity shooting in Brighton. Now, Adam Wills, 33, of no fixed address, targeted a flat in Elmore Road on the 27th of January last year, where a shotgun was fired through the front door. The 40-year-old victim was not the intended target and was seriously hurt. But who was the intended target? Well, the intended target was no other than, if we look here, he went to Elmore Court in January last year intending to kill Beejay Bradish, who lived in flat 6. Instead, he blew off, doesn't sound exactly right, does it? Blew off somebody else with a sawn-off shotgun after mistakenly knocking at flat 5. Now, this is the interesting part here. The court heard how the likely motive was a drugs turf war with Bradish, who was involved in substantial drug dealing in Brighton and Hove. Now, that doesn't shock us, does it, when it comes to BJ? Definitely doesn't. Now, when scrolling on BJ's Facebooks, I noticed that somebody has been absolutely relentless sharing the link above. But what is that link to, guys? Now, it is a link to this post warning people that Beejay Bradish is an animal abuser. Ben Bradish, can everyone share and report this vile man as many rescue centres as you can? The kitten he shook was younger than 8 weeks old and unfortunately died due to his actions, and he threw it in the bin. This footage may be upsetting for people watching, as you can tell by what we've just said that he is capable of doing and what he is doing here, so bear that in mind, guys. Now, I've seen this clip on TikTok and it was obviously reported and removed. I haven't seen actually the clip this clear, but this is vile. This is vile. I'm just going to play the whole thing. I'm not going to do a reaction to this. This is my reaction. It's vile. But this is Beejay Bradish, billionaire gifter, that people are gifting on TikTok. People are sending this money.
Oh, there's a cat here. Hello, cat. Hello. Hello, cat. Hello. Are you still alive? Hello. Fuck off. Them, man. That every day of my life, them cats. If only they will just die. Die. Die, 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 die. You know, if they would just fucking die, I don't have to pay for them then, would I? Fucking scumbag, he thinks.
Absolutely horrifying. The fact that he calls the cat a scumbag. No, mate, you're the scumbag. But of course this was picked up by the papers as we're seeing these clips that were included in the post. Investigation launched after disturbing video of a man violently shaking a kitten. The RSPCA launched an investigation after the video emerged on social media of a man violently shaking a kitten. It is believed the man live streamed the abuse on his own Facebook account. It was then filmed by others and shared widely across social media. And for those people who shared it and raised awareness of this monster, thank you. Thank you for those, protecting the animals that were still in his care. Sussex Police said the RSP are investigating the incident and it now has custody of the cats. A spokesman said, unfortunately, we are unable to discuss complaints about specific people and what action may be taken. And there we go. Absolutely disgusting. Now, as somebody who volunteers for an animal rescue and knows that the pressure and stress those rescues are on, it often comes down to scumbag breeders like Beejay Bradish, who don't care about the animal's welfare as long as they'll produce enough animals that they can then sell. They will not sell them vaxxed, they will not sell them neutered, they will not sell anything like that. And to him, that cat means absolutely nothing to him. Absolutely nothing. Disgusting. Disgusting. And I hope everybody who's gifted this monster stops.